This weekend, I had an older person scene where we didn't go to bars. We just took mushrooms, and I had the worst, best trip of my life. Like,
were you out in public or like you were at home?
No. We were in Vermont.
Okay.
Like I just had a ski house kind of deal.
Yeah.
And they made everyone violently ill immediately.
Oh no!
But it was.
So that's kind of funny though.
But it was. But
Yeah,
we were.
I could see everyone else being miserable and John just be like, "This is great."
Like, it was so funny because we were like fine. It was bad. We were getting violently ill.
Yeah.
But we would be fine in the living room. So it would be like we'd be like calling dibs on bathrums. But we were like,
Like this Family Guy.
like we were like laughing
Yeah.
about it because we were like, this sucks, but at least it sucks together.
You're just
Right.
like, I'm next.
Yeah, and then you have a story after, and you're like, that was miserably funny.
Dude, there was one point. It was like 3 a.m. on Friday night, so Saturday morning, and I was ill. We'll say it was food poisoning symptoms, and there was,
Always.
there was one point.
John throwing up, shocking.
Where I was in the bathroom, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just sitting there like this, and my face was numb, and it felt so good that I was like rubbing it, and I had wings, and I could feel them. Like I could feel like
Wait, this was the next morning?
so I
Yeah.
took them like Friday night, and so it was
Okay.
like Friday morning or Saturday morning, and I had like dragon wings, right? And I could feel.
Just had him tucked behind you.
No, they were swinging.
Oh,
They were-
shit.
and
No, Fran, they were swinging.
Oh shit!
And
No.
I could feel.
I was about to take off.
I could feel the wind. I could feel the.
No, is this
And,
gonna be gross?
and I was just sitting on the toilet like this, and I was like, any other location, this would be fucking awesome.
I can't be like out on the mountain. I can't be in a
Because then you
field.
get up and ruin. You're like, these wings are gonna go away.
Like I had my head in my hands, and I was like, boy, this would be fucking sick at any other moment. Like I could feel the wind hitting my feet. It was unbelievable. It was so sick. But I was also so incredibly sick.
Was it just like bad mushrooms? Like,
I guess so, yeah. But it was like people were coming out, and there was a mix of like couples and things like that. So it's not people you're like comfortable being sick around. Like it was,
Yeah.
and people were coming out like laughing though. Like feels like my ears are bleeding. I was like, but I looked in the mirror, I can see they're not, but it feels like it. And then one friend was just sitting in the corner doing a puzzle the whole time. They didn't get sick. They just
They were just locked in. Absolutely locked in on a puzzle.
That was fun though. It was a good time.
That sounds absolutely awful.
No,
Everything
but
about that
Have
sounds
you done
awful.
shrooms? Do you use
Yeah, but not like at that.
Yeah.
Were you guys eating like actual mushrooms?
Actual mushrooms,
Yeah.
But they
The
were
little
like
chocolate bar.
Right,
No.
right. I don't like the chocolate bar. I only like the strict mushrooms.
Which is probably bad because it's like more of the fake shit.
Yeah.
But and like that's like you're like
natural
straight from the
stuff.
ground.
It
Like,
was,
yeah.
I mean,
But-
it was the second it entered my system. Like I like took one bite of it, and I was like, "Whoa, my face is going numb." Like it was immediate.
I was
Nope.
being just back in Florida was one of the times I had legitimately an awful time like that. Like took shrooms by the pool near my grandfather's house. Like they have like a clubhouse, whatever. And I took some at the pool there, and there's just a bunch of old people there. So it's like not really the place to do it, but I was just gonna lay out and whatever. And there's like a lake behind the pool area. And I just started violently throwing up by the lake, but everything looked so gorgeous at the same time, you know. So it was like funny and amazing, but also terrible. Like that kind of experience, like violently puking, but like, wow, it's so green here. Like it's so gorgeous.
It is nice. Like I honestly, it was a great time. I'm still sick, but it was a fucking.
I don't feel great now.
Still have the repercussions.
Were they like the mushrooms we did in Amsterdam?
No, they weren't wet. They were like dried
that-
mushrooms.
that
Dude,
made
I
you puke
bought them in
instantly, but that
fucking
made sense.
DC legally.
Dude, everything's legal now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, like I
Yeah.
bought them. So we had when Francis and I did shows there. They're in the hallway, like from the green room to like the comedy room, was just a table of weed, and I didn't even know if weed was legal in DC at the time, and it was just like vacuum sealed bags of weed and mushrooms, and I was like, who do we talk to about getting this? And some woman popped up, she's like, me, and I was like, is this like a legal thing? Like, what's it? Because it was just like on a fold out table. And she said, yeah, no, it's like, well, kind of a gray area. And